Hello Nick, thanks for joining us at the Institute of Customer Service today. I understand you've been undertaking a strategy qualification with the Institute, and I wondered if you could just give us a few moments of your time to discuss that qualification, but more so run through some very poignant questions that the Institute has with regard to the effectiveness of the qualification within a business role. So if I could ask you our first question, which is, what was the thing you enjoyed most about the strategy qualification you undertook?
Yeah, of course. Thanks for having me here as well. I think with the strategy qualification, I think the most enjoyable thing was the opportunity to meet people from other sectors, possibly in the same or similar role to myself, quite often at a similar point in either their career or their organisation's kind of life cycle. I think it was really nice to share challenges, share opportunities, to see coming from a non-profit organisation that we're not alone, we're not unique, we have the same challenges, the same issues around people, processes that some of our kind of bigger organisations, our big corporate organisations are having. So it was really nice to be able to meet up throughout the course of the year of the qualification and have these workshops, have a bit of a one-on-one time with peers, with the tutor, and really discuss kind of how not only the internal factors at our organisations but also external factors played a part in how we were looking to shape the future for the charity, for myself, and for the other organisations that were represented there.
Excellent. What was the biggest challenge you had to overcome whilst doing the qualification, or more so enticing Cats Protection League to allow qualifications to form part of their business's support network?
Yeah, I think the first thing to say is that, kind of to rewind a couple of years to when we first joined the Institute of Customer Service, that was a big step in itself. So then kind of moving forward to do the qualification, it was a big ask. Cats Protection as a charity, we're very much supporter focused, or have been historically. So to get them to take that holistic view of our customers in general and actually put some financial backing behind that to put me through the qualification, it required some gentle coercing, but really I think once we looked at the content of the qualification, we looked at where we were as an organisation and where we needed to get to, it was clear that we needed those skills. I think the challenges for me undertaking the qualification was that it was kind of at the same time, as good as it was, that it was at the same time we were going through quite a lot of organisational change, a lot of growth. There was obviously time pressures. There's obviously balancing the workload and balancing the qualification. But to be honest, I was in that lucky position where they married up really nicely in the fact that the qualification, it helped me produce the work that I needed to produce. It gave me some really tangible results, no more so than producing the strategy for the charity at the end of it.
And would you say that's the biggest factor in the qualification's impact in your role at Cats Protection, being able to work solely on strategy and use the techniques you learned from the Institute to enhance that role?
Yeah, absolutely. I think there was a perception a little while back that customer service was something that you just did and you ticked a box and you improved it. I think for me, it's about, in my role, where I'm responsible for the vision of our customer service, our kind of customer relations work, the provision, but also moving that cultural change within the organisation. It was key that I had not only the expertise, but was able to impact and influence the long-term change within the charity and really highlight that customer service, it is a long-term thing. We may never get there. We will always need to keep improving the service we offer as our customers change, as the charity changes. So it was really, for me to be able to have that impact and influence at a board level to really get that buy-in.
Excellent. And from that, Can you give an example of the ROI that the organisation has experienced from you undertaking the qualification?
Yeah, absolutely. I mean, like I mentioned, we joined the institute back in 2016. Being a charity, non-profit organisation, I think for us it's quite hard to evidence ROI on customer service. There was always a perception that our customers would always be there because we're a charity and because they have an affinity to the cause. But I think we're really seeing now that there are actual hard and fast links between the improvement of the customer service across the charity and becoming that customer-centric organisation that we need to become with helping more people. So we are helping people to help cats. But yeah, ROI, absolutely. I think just having the knowledge of not only where we want to get to, but how we need to get there has been invaluable. I think being able to see that it isn't a quick fix, it is a long-term, it's an iterative process. There are steps we need to take, some we can take quickly, some will take longer. But it's really given us that understanding of how, from a strategic point of view, it starts at the very beginning. It starts with the recruitment, through to retention, through to the people. It's the people that deliver the service, and that's where it really has the most impact.
Excellent. One last question then, Nick. What's the one thing you would say to someone who's unsure about doing the course?
I'd say firstly, it's more than just the customer service qualification. I think there's a lot of content in there that is core management and strategic information. There's lots of impact and influence, and there's huge thinking challenges within there. I think, like I mentioned earlier, it's very tempting for an organisation to think that it can be a quick fix, but I think the qualification really gives you that real breadth of topics and the diverse amount of information that you need to provide, and that you need to understand your external audience. And really, I'd say that if joining the Institute of Customer Service is the foundation for improving your service delivery, then the qualification is really the catalyst that allows you to deliver that. I think without the qualification, we wouldn't actually have the skills and the expertise to deliver the vision that we need.
Excellent. Thank you very much for your time today, Nick.
Okay, thank you.